If you like one and done eyeshadow looks, I have another one for you from RMS. So this one is in the color Blaze. I'm wearing that on my eyes today. And I'm going to show you how simple it is to use. Quick eye tutorial. Let's get into the video. I love these eyeshadows. I purchased yet another one. So we're going to do a look. And I may even purchase another one. I really love these. But I have shared this before. Sometimes you'll just get a ton of product out of here. I hate the packaging. I really hope that they rethink this eventually and do something else with it and not put it in this. This is just dumb. Somebody left me a comment and said something about that sometimes it can happen due to the heat or something like that and blah blah blah. Listen, I don't care why it happens. I really don't. It shouldn't happen because it just wastes product. So the packaging is terrible on it. They need to change it. So that's just my opinion. You can have a different opinion, but no. And when I share reviews on stuff too, like I want you to know everything and be aware of it, and then you can decide whether you want to purchase it or not. I've said this over and over, but I'm not one of those channels that says you need this or you need that. I'm just sharing what I like. I'm share the good and the bad. I share all of it with you, and you can decide for yourself. So this is the color, so pretty. This is the color, is it Flare? Flare. It's the color Flare. And you can see it on my eye. So it's more of a goldish color. I love it. Now, I pretty much only have this on. I did use a little bit of a blush with it. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. You can use a bronzer too. You don't have to use what I have, okay? So I'm just going to take a tiny bit. And for this, I have to squeeze just a little bit. Sometimes I don't have to squeeze it all. And I'm going to apply it to my eye. Now, I already have my eyeshadow primer on, and I'm wearing eyeshadow primer from MAC, and this is Paint Relay. It's actually, I believe it's an eyeshadow, not a eyeshadow. I wear it as an eyeshadow primer. It works perfectly. I love it. I shared this before. I bought it years ago, and I hated it because it was really dry, so I must have got a bad one because this one is the bomb. So I'm going to go ahead and start. I need my magnified side. Let's make sure that you can see me. So I'm just going to start applying this. I like to go in with my ring finger, and I just start applying it and blending it out, keeping it on the lid. Now if you're not comfortable doing this, you can use a brush, and I will go in and use a brush to blend a little bit more, but what I want to do is get it on my lid and get a little bit on my crease. So I'm going to go in and take a fluffy brush, which I should have had ready. I'm going to go in with my rougher number 15 brush. It's a nice fluffy brush. And now I'm just going to blend this in. I like to do that. Like I said, you don't have to. You can just use your fingers, but I just feel like I like to just buff it in a little bit better. And I kind of work it in to my crease area. And I'm going to add, and this stuff does dry kind of fast, so I'm going to get a little bit more on my finger, just a tiny amount. I'm not even squeezing it. And I'm just going to apply it. I mean, this can't be any easier, right? And I've even used a couple of these together. Like I've used a darker shadow and one of the lighter shadows on my lid. You could do that too. So you could be done with that. But I wanted to add a little bit more. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to use the Maiden's blush, and this is from RMS. And this is what it looks like. So if you want to, you can use a bronzer as well. I feel like this kind of reminds me of a bronzer, so I'm just going to go in and I'm going to put a little bit right above my crease there, just to kind of blend it out. Kind of gives a little bit more punch of color too. And it works really nicely with this eyeshadow, but I think a bronzer would too as well, since this is such a neutral eyeshadow. And that's it. That's all there is to it. I'll show you how I'm doing the rest of my eye, but I mean, super easy. I'm going to go in first, and I'm going to take, let's see, where are you at? I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Barbarella Brown first, and I'm going to go into my tight line And I'm going to get a little bit right above my lashes as well. Then I'm going to go in and take the RMS liner bronze definition. It's kind of a metallic-y brown, but on its own up on top, I just can't see it with the eyeliner. So that is why I went ahead and did the Barbarella brown first. And then I'm going to go on top of it. And I'm not going to be very neat about this. I'm just going to smudge it, kind of bring it up. I'm not really creating a wing, but just kind of adding a little bit more definition. Then I'm going to take it, I'm going to go on my lower lash line. And I'm really going to apply this. And I can blend this out, so. Just want to kind of go in there a little heavy-handed. But that's all you have to do is just kind of blend that out. The next thing I'm going to do, did I already do my brows? Yes, next thing I have to do is just do my mascara. Hourglass, yes, I know I use two mascaras, but some people use an eyelash primer. I just find this works better for me because this thickens my lashes. And then the next mascara that I put on, I feel like that one lengthens them. Also from Hourglass, this one is Unlocked. And this one lengthens it, my lashes. And I put lots of coats on, so I'm not going to bore you. Let me finish doing this and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is my final look. I love their eyeshadow. I just love how quick and easy. It looks like I use several colors on my eyes. Yes, I use a bronzer, but you saw what it looked like before. I didn't have to go in with a bronzer. I just kicked it up a notch, so you don't have to do that. And I just love how they wear. They don't crease on me. They look amazing. They're not shimmery or glittery. So if you have mature eyes and you want to brighten up your your eyes, if you have mature eyes and you want to brighten up your eyes, but you're afraid because maybe you have a little bit more wrinkles and things going on there, I highly recommend this. I think you'll really like it. Now, in saying that, I will say this. If you do have any, wrinkles or anything like that, anytime you put something on that's going to be a little bit shiny as opposed to matte, it is going to, you might notice it a little bit more, but it's there. Okay, whether you have wearing a matte or you're wearing not a shimmer. This isn't a shimmer, but a luminous. It's there. So I just feel like using something like this is just so pretty because it brightens your eyes. I personally don't like to use matte shadows. I have some. I will put them on, but I always like to wear a shimmer in here because I just feel like it brightens my eyes. I just feel like it makes my eyes come to life as opposed to if I just put a matte on. So I just encourage you to check it out. Check it out. If it's not this brand, then maybe look for one that's in your price range. One that doesn't have any shimmer or glitter, that's a luminous one like that. I would definitely recommend that. So if this is it for you and you don't want to deal with the packaging, I totally get that. Look for one though that is going to be long wearing and again doesn't have any shimmer or glitter, and I think you're going to love it. But I really like these. I've purchased several already now. I may even be getting some more. I don't know. I can't stop myself because I really love them that much, okay? And none of this stuff was gifted to me. None of it. None of it. I purchased it myself because I really, really like it. So anyways, thank you all so much for joining me. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please make sure before you leave to like, share, and comment on my videos because it helps push them out. And I really, really would appreciate it. If you're new here, I would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Please consider smashing that subscribe button below. It is free. And again, to those of you that continue to follow me, I appreciate you more than you know. I'll catch you guys on my next video. Bye.